gentlemen, we present to you now the latest news edition, brought to you by the First Consolidated Bank, FCB.
Friends, good afternoon. Here now is the latest edition of the news brought to you by FCB, First Consolidated Bank. On the news headline, on news here at home, a Manzara Resort issue. Is this a protocol violation or a Yap Montero collision? The issue of whether or not the Amansara foam party should proceed is already moot and academic. The party date is already history. And what is very much alive now is the people's state of perplexity and doubt whether the issue at hand is all about the resort's alleged protocol violation of or, of course, is this not an Arturo Yap and Mayor or Leonida Montero's head-on collision? Of course, just like two vehicles that are moving directly toward each other, ready for anything just so one survives or both are destroyed.
At the surface, this issue may be about the protocol violation of the resort, but the recent spate of events is telling us an entirely new story, a story where Yap and Montero seem to be using the issue as an arena for them to ventilate long-kept concerns and wage battle against each other, may it be political or personal. And observers, brilliant analysts, or even rumor-mongering groups are very keen about their impressions and suspicions of what's going on.
There is a huge reason to believe that the two of Bohol's titans, and political titans for that matter, are grinding their respective proverbial axes to be used against each other.
The two political figures hugged the limelight last week as they traded barbs in relation to the Amanzara Foam Party.
There are some observers, including Montero's advocate, lawyer Johnson Antanosas, who say that the governor is meddling with the way the Panglao local government unit handles its affairs, particularly about the Amanzara issue.
In his online column, Antanosas wrote that while the governor is showing a strong stance on the issue against the Panglao resort, he raised the question regarding the actions on the alleged protocol violation at Cafe Razor back in February 2021.
Lawyer Antanosas is also raising in his Facebook column the matter about exorbitant fares for the sweeper flights.
This question brings to the fore some basic concerns of Boholanos, like who was really in charge of the sweeper flights? Was there anybody who earned exorbitantly from the sweeper flights, considering the allegations that the fares were exorbitantly high?
Moreover, Antanosas raised the question regarding the governor's action on the alleged protocol violation committed by Hagna Vice Mayor Theodore Abrenelia, who is a Yap ally.
Until now, the public awaits for the action taken on the alleged violations that happened at Cafe Razor, where members of media were not allowed to witness the investigation and were only invited after the investigation proper to witness the inspection of the Cafe Razor site.
Meanwhile, Hagna Mayor Joseph Ranyola took the cudgels and filed charges against Hagna's Vice Mayor for allegedly violating YAP's Executive Order Number 54, Series of 2020.
This as the Bohol Interagency Task Force, or BIATF, insists that no complaint has been filed before the task force as far as Abrenelia's alleged protocol FOPA is concerned.
The Amanzara issue started to rage further when, prior to the conduct of the already done foam party in the resort over the weekend, the governor suggested to Panglao Mayor to issue a cease and desist order.
Montero refused to give in to the suggestion of the governor. Instead, she gave a green light for the foam party organizers to continue with the event, assuring one and all that the activity will be under the watchful eyes of the mayor and designated authority.
As a last-ditch stand, the governor explained that Amansara has no business operating because it is allegedly not a Department of Tourism establishment, based on the pronouncement of Shalimar Tamano, DOT7's regional director.
Still, the Front Party pushed through as scheduled and now part of Bohol's history.
The governor refuses to give up on his stand on the Amansara issue, and last night, that was last Saturday night, March 13, 2021, he released a statement posted on social media telling Montero that the latter missed the point in his position regarding the resort.
And I would like to quote our governor: Amansara does not have a fire clearance, has no business permit, and has no DOT accreditation. Why is she, referring to Mayor Montero, allowing it to operate? Is it not her duty to uphold the law? Her defiance is not in defense of Panglao tourism. She is actually endangering her municipality, the whole Boholano community, and the entire province of Bohol by failing to enforce the minimum health standards, unquote, the governor said.
When the governor issued a statement regarding Montero's issuance or non-issuance of a business permit to Amansara, people from several sectors tried to send the Bohol Tribune the question: why did the governor build the wet market without a business permit? Proof of the matter is the city of Tagbilaran tried to revoke and order a stoppage order for this particular building of the business permit and the wet market. However, Montero, the mayor of Panglao, authorized to issue business permits to enterprises based in her town, told the Bohol Tribune in a telephone interview the other day. Amansara Resort, according to her, has a business permit and is considered an LGU-regulated establishment. She even posted this statement in her Facebook account wall. We would now like to discuss how come Bishop Abbott is now in the mix.
The top honcho of the Diocese of Tagbilaran, Bishop Alberto Uy, made his presence felt when he castigated via his recent homily a politician whose name and origin he did not mention, believed to be receiving a payola of not less than 20 million pesos a month from different sources.
Listening to the timbre of the bishop's voice when he delivered his homily about the payola, people would be convinced that the money was really counted to the last centavo to make it 20 million pesos for the unnamed politician a month. The questions now arise: who could this politician be who is receiving 20 million pesos a month as alleged by the bishop? Where did the bishop get the figures? Why did the bishop discuss the topic among the Boholano audiences in his homily? Is the politician alluded to by the bishop proximate to the province, town, city where the bishop's pulpit stands?
Then, in another homily, the bishop condemned what took place at the Amansara Resort, referring to the alleged lewd event where a lady pranced around at a poolside without a top garment. Lamenting about the situation, a group of concerned citizens has issued a manifesto expressing a call to action against the matter. The manifesto is published on page 9 of this paper.
The question and the homily of the Honorable Bishop now begs another question. Which issue carries the graver sin? The corrupt politician allegedly receiving 20 million pesos a month, or the lewd dancer show at the Amansara Resort giving pleasure to those people who saw her?
And we shall now go to this manifesto. The groups representing various sectors of Boholano society are taking a firm stand to protect and preserve the health, cultural, and moral values of the Boholano people by way of issuing a manifesto.
The groups, as stated above, have given us a copy of the manifesto and could be found on page 9 of the Bohol Tribune and paid for by the signatories of the said manifesto.
The manifesto calls on Panglao LGU to promptly act on the breach of health protocols and the scandalous act committed during the event.
They called on the authorities to be uncompromising in the efforts to safeguard the health and moral integrity of Bohol.
And here is the background of the foam party held in Amanzara Resort. The Amanzara Resort foam party over the weekend was the object of the trading of barbs between Yap and Montero.
The controversy stems from a foam party held in the said resort, which, according to Montero, happened in the last weekend of February 2021.
There were videos of the foam party at Amanzara Resort, where one video material showed the party goers violating health protocols by not wearing face masks and not observing social distancing.
Another video taken during the Amanzara foam party on February 2021 showed a lady who stepped on the edge of the resort's pool, took off her blouse, and pranced around the pool without a top garment exposing her private parts.
This video scandalized a number of people in society.
According to Montero, the lady already apologized for her actions and the mayor forgave the lady.
As for the resort, Montero told the Bohol Tribune that based on Municipal Ordinance Number 7, Series of 2020, the penalty imposed on a first-time offender of a health protocol violation is a stern warning.
And the battle between Montero and Yap, the governor of the province of Bohol, and the mayor of the town of Panglao, goes on, we believe. Friends, we have just given you the latest edition of the news brought to you by FCB First Consolidated Bank. On behalf of my fellow broadcasters, Attorney Greg Ostrada, Mr. Dave Alvarado, Mr. Chandimar Batoy, and this now my co-broadcaster, Gloria Ludovica Ines Araneta, this is your friend, newscaster ARDY Araneta Batoy, who would like to say thank you, FCB. Thank you, First Consolidated Bank. And before we try to close this particular portion of the program, we would like to tell everybody that our tutorial class on air, online, is now in our YouTube. And if you notice the screen that I have here to my left, our YouTube channel is ARDY Araneta Batoy. I'd like to repeat, our YouTube channel is ARDY Araneta Batoy. So if you try to subscribe, and I'd like to request you very kindly, subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can avail yourself of our lessons. We call these lessons as our tutorial class on air, online. You will be having your very good time with all the different lessons that we have. We have already uploaded our lesson for today, and if you notice, if you try to look at the screen here and our sheet here on our screen, you will find out that our lesson for today is already lesson 4, Monday, March 15, 2021. What is our lesson for today all about, which you can see from our YouTube channel, ARDY Araneta Batoy? We are trying to make a difference between the word irregardless and the word regardless. Are these two words supposed to be used? Could they be interchanged with one another? Is irregardless correct? Is regardless correct? First of all, is irregardless a word? All these are being answered in our YouTube channel. We have already uploaded it. Don't forget to kindly subscribe, ARDY Araneta Batoy. Thank you.
Happy life. Sure you have it when we're by your side. Your family's future is what matters most. Yes, we could then say, Gloria, FCB, only get FCB. We are here to help you save and grow. Only get FCB. It's time to make your wisest choice. And to make things down to you. Your body is service without commitment. We welcome you with a smile at FCB. Here's good news. First Consolidated Bank introduces its newest product, Mobile
home. Send funds to family for free and easily monitor your FCB Tita card. Real-time balances anytime, anywhere. To register for FCB Pay, all you need is one valid ID and a smartphone. Go to your nearest FCB branch today. FCB Pay. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking. FCB Pay.
Welcome mga higala sa tuwang Monday edition sa Newsmakers. Suguban pa, March 15, 2021, Monday. It's a payday, Larry. Okay, kini ang inyuhang amiable friend nga si Gloria INES Araneta. Namingon kaninyong tanan, mayong hapon o sa tuwang mga suking tipaminaw. Diri sa syudad sa Tagbilaran o ingon manusab sa Tibuok. Lalawigan sa Bohol, maayong hapon, o sa tuang nakalinya na diring mga online supporters, sa tuang Facebook through live streaming. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to all of you. Sa tuang pagpadayo ng atong oras alas 2:29, unya kauban nato sa gihapon ang atuang regular anchor na si ARDY Araneta Batoy. Good afternoon, Ate ARDY.
Good afternoon, Gloria, and I'd like to say we have just received here a text message from one of our phones. No, I mean sent rather to one of our phones. Miingon siya, that was a fiery newscasting.
Fiery, but not feisty.
No, not feisty, but very fiery. That is why we would like to see, what's the meaning of fiery broadcasting din? Kanang masinggit siguro ta, oh, naniyan ka ron sa atong mga balita! We really don't have to shout. Anyway, Day, di anay mga nag-log-in, ubay-ubay na ni, pero di na ako mabasa, kani mga latest lang. You also read the people who are trying to watch our program. Willie Tenebro says, good day, good afternoon, Ma'am ARDY. Good Monday, Good Monday afternoon, Ma'am ARDY. Thank you. Good Monday afternoon, too. So, Dr. Femarfe Jimenez, a pleasant afternoon to Ma'am ARDY and Ma'am Glo. Dr. Femarfe Jimenez, Gloria, I'd like to tell you, if you try to look at my eyewear right now, this new pair of glasses that I'm wearing, well, I got this pair of glasses from the clinic of Dr. Femarfe Jimenez. Thank you, most sincerely. Yes, salamat kaayo. That is another way of saying, bago ni day, bago. I'd like to say also, Cubelo Remil is watching. Thank you. My very good, beautiful friend, who is the wife of the mayor, the honorable mayor of the town of San Isidro, former BM Gloria Biwang Himentiza, is very, very beautiful, and she is watching our program right now. Thank you. And my sister in Christ, Daisy Galinato, says, love you. And I said, blessed day to you, ma'am. Thank you. Blessed day to you. But yung kung basahan ang uban niya, day, aron sa, pero di na ito babasa tanan. But we would just like to say thank you most sincerely to, like I say, sponsorship that are doing to us right now. Thank you. It's your turn, Gloria. To God be the glory.
Okay, mato diri ni Evelyn Butalid. Hello, Gulo. Ang niya, nasad, ginino, suking tipaminaw nato ni Ate ARDY. Hello,
Yes.
Glo, from California with love. Gikan ka na ni Maria Sartain. Nasad si Jen
Kajit day.
Reyes. Good morning.
Kajit day. Di sila nga na sila ni Aida.
Ay na, kung matubag na sila.
Okay. Yes, proceed.
Nasad si Jen Reyes. Good morning. Nga mingon nga maayong hapon, Ma'am Glo. Naapagit si Mr. Jade. Na si Jocelyn Sulingay Komiso. Daghano, naapa si Ma'am Zen, oy, lain natong suking tipaminaw, nasa na atong kabuuban sa B-Gems, Ate ARDY nga si Jay Ompad,
Yes.
og hi, Ma'am Glo, Ma'am ARDY,
Yes.
nasa si Mr. Buten, nasa si Medji di Matagas sa Cebu, ug uban pa Ate ARDY nga naadiri. Like what I said, dili na sad nato maapil kanan. However, Ate ARDY, please give me the chance to say happy birthday to Rose Hapson.
Oh, I would like to say belated happy birthday to J. Araneta Castellano. She celebrated her birthday. I don't know anywhere because it seems
March
to be...
14.
Yeah, it seems to be that every day she posts on her wall that it's her birthday. So I do not know which is which right now.
March 14th.
March 14th.
Yeah, we would like to say hi to Fender. Hello, Fender.
Mac Thunder or Thunder?
Sander,
Sander.
capital S-E-N-D-E-R.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Sander.
Sanders. Okay. I'd like to tell everyone, bisan unsan mga pangutana amo jumadawat diri bitawa manihod anak, we have given our Facebook wall and our own, let us say, Facebook or telephone numbers. Nay usam ingon, ma'am, lumilog kag nipon, kompleto na, ma'am.
By the way, Ate Ardy,
Yes.
ana na ang atuang
Yes, naana.
resource speaker.
Okay, I'd just like to answer the one who sent us that message about our set of teeth. Completo, yes, thank you. Although I always subject myself to the dental clinic of Dr. Rhoda Intero. Salamat kayo, Dr. Rhoda Intero. So completo pa, I'd like to give a smile right now.
Pamahin na natin, ha? Pamahin.
Pamahin lagi ko, mahin lagi ko. Okay, please put on air our very own resource speaker for this afternoon, Gloria.
Alright, mga higala, thank you Ate Ardy. Ang atuang unang resource speaker nagagikan sa City Hall sa Tagbilaran. Very amiable po ni siya, mga higala. Dili lang amiable, kundi tagwayan or guwapa. I'd like to give you Dice or May Hope Arsenal. Dice, good afternoon. Gloria here. With me is Ate Ardy.
Good afternoon, Ma'am Arde and Ma'am Gloria, nga mga parehong guwapa po kaayo.
Ay.
Anya, Pilipino lagi ko matubag anong liwat, manginimo ba, char?
Dili ka oy na sa time ng diha.
Di na pa dyan iba mapungot, day. Ano ba mapungot dito? Kung mga guwapa, usa pa ba isa may mo di ba? So the best answer to that for communications would be thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Dice.
Yes, thank you, Ma'am Arde. Thank you, Ma'am Gloria.
Ma-picture dyan si Miss Dice na smile bitaw siya dahil, no? Okay, first question, Miss Dice. Nakita na mo ang manifesto, taking action against what happened in Panglao. Alright? And one of the signatories is you. And you took the name as member of the Department of Tourism. Sa pagpirma ni mo di ato Dice, Miss Dice rather, iba bang gida angan sa dakbayan sa Tagbilaran? Because you are now the tourism officer of the city of Tagbilaran. When you try to express your abhorrence about what happened in Panglao.
Actually, Ma'am Arde, nagtugid nga, kana nga pangitabo yun. Wala, suppose, wala, personal.
Excuse me, wala, suppose, wala. Unsa na to?
Sorry. Tapos dili gidala na ko ang whatsoever nga kana kuan.
Posisyon nimo.
Tagbilaran City or akong posisyon or kuan. Medyo gali sayo kay Department of DOT, Department of Tourism na lahi man supposedly personal so maybe kanang I don't know kay igo ra man pud mili pangaluan gid ato o kanang signature kay for signature campaign lagi daw ko no.
Okay.
Kanang oo.
Di kay na,
So,
yes.
ako lang personally lang i-respect man nato yun ang Panglao kung sa ilang mga policies and guidelines. Ang akuan lang ato is design lang po is just to kanang to support also sa to ang mga katubitaw nga to ang members sa sector na to tourism also nga kanang who wants to uphold also kung unsay kanang mga cultural kanang kuan na to attributes na to sa Bohol po.
Okay. Yes, so pasabot di ba adto, Miss Dice, nga diha magigibutang ubos sa imong nga ikaw ang kinugyanan sa Department of Tourism isip usa ka sa mga opisyales sa maong kahumpugan o niya pagkakaroon ikaw ang tourism officer sa atong dakbayan, meaning to say imo da itong giset aside pagpirma nimo adto on your personal behalf. Am I right?
Yes, personal behalf dapat wala unta toy kanang kuan bitaw nga actually sayo pagit gali kay dili sa Department of Tourism dapat
Unsa man ta to?
Oo, kay wala man mo dala unta so dapat may mergit po unta.
So pagpirma nimo adto wa di ka kaybaw nga you were already representing the Department of Tourism on your behalf since that was more or less written below your name when you affix your signature. You were not aware of it?
I was not aware na inatong ibutan na kanang murag designation, Ma'am Ardy, ibutan dito mo designation, dili man, ingon naman na kanang signature campaign, pero wala ko ka kabalo nga inato mabutangan designation ni ato bitaw Ma'am RD so man medyo reply lang ako karon na ang ako lang gid atong punto nga personal gid sa siya nga kuan na just to upheld lang nga ang kanang kuan bagong organ
Hasto. And that's what we admire in you. Kay mahatag jud ka sa katinawan. And we have been loving you ever since. Mura pa ni Chard, I know. So, Miss Dice, what's up at the tourism department of the city hall?
As of now, medyo busy ta karon Ma'am RD. Tomorrow, we will launch the SAULOG TAGBILARAN 2021 schedule. At the same time, we will celebrate the 456th year blood compact anniversary nato, commemorate nato tomorrow ng RD. At the time, kanang blessing sa ato ang mga vaccination center naman tay 5 ka vaccination center na ato ang iandam para puhon sa pag-abot sa ato ang vaccine para di na ato kung ano ipa-bless po nato para ma-bless po ng kanan na i-vaccine o mag-vaccine ma'am.
Oh yes. Okay, now Gloria, you can now ask your question.
Alright, pag-hisgot yun mo, Dice, no? Bahin ugma, mura gimingaw, giko Dice.
Yes, pero lain may ilang gikuha karon dai.
Ha?
Lain may ilang gikuha ron. Wala sila sa lahin nimo. Sige.
Virtual lang ako ang and then diretso tanan wala na yung mga program.
Unay ako nakita sa Facebook na siya mao ang MC sa atong SAULOG, no? Okay. Right. Sige day, padayon day.
Unsa to te, wako kasabot.
Naay akong nakita na naay program sa SAULOG. People have to know na naa sa program sa SAULOG. And then somebody will be hosting, 2 people will be hosting the program sa SAULOG. Yes day, ang imong pangutana.
Alright, ang ako ang pangutana guys, mao ni balik ta dito sa mga panghitabo dito sa Amanzara Resort sa Panglao sa foam party. Unsa may inyong opinion bahin ni ato nga panghitabo guys, considering that you also affixed your signature or being one of the signatories of that manifesto?
For me, from Gloria, wala man ko dito sa during party, ako nakita kapag ipang share na mga video. Purpose ato is kanang purpose pag-fix na ko sa ako kanang signature tungod kay i-value na po po ang kanang protect and respect ikaw sa women, ikaw kanang law, share, ipasa-pasa, so dapat wala sa tugi imo ngayon nato. So that is my sole intention is to protect the rights of women also. Mabisan pag mayroon ka kanang naubog na to siya, kanang mura bitaw abusaran na bitaw po mag-law. So ako ako punton sa ato. And then with regards sa mga safety health protocols dito, kapag ko naman ng mga tao, sayop naman sa ang virus. So I mean, sila dito nga nang party ko siguro, they know the risk naman po siguro nilang yatubangan. Besides, for one thing for sure, nag-follow ito siguro to before sila isulod, kuha na siguro ito sila, wash ng hands, may alcohol, and then before siguro nagsupod ang inom-inom, pagkaon, nang yumas ko siguro sila pag-enter. Pero wala ko kakita manggod sa kanang unsa na dito. Nga kuha lang yun ato is, gusto lang na akong i-protect ang mga rights sa women bitaw po nalilid bitaw usaran. Mautoy ako
Okay. All right. Can I have a follow-up question? If you were really the mayor of Panglao, what would be your decision? Mura ni Miss Universe. Yes, Dai. Go ahead.
Actually, I respect the decision also of the mayor naman sila sunod yun na protocols and ordinance. So if I were the mayor of Panglao po, I would do the same kung unsay mga polisiya nga kanang among ipasunod. So mao gid may sundon po. Like for example, the ingon nga kanang tungod kay naama dito silang ordinance na kung first violation so also na kanang kanang i-verbal warning sa, so the next na nga kuan ay hana nga na ay mga kanang certain nga mga penalties. So same with kuan, follow lang sa atong mga policies lang yun, and then I admire also nga ni-action mo po siya at the same time, iya man ipa-check man dahil iya man ito na ikabugya ko nga party o kubo kabalo kay hindi mo po law.
Okay.
For me, follow lang mga protocol.
Okay, so Ate Ardy, wala na ko'y pangutana, te. Mauna
Yes.
tayo akong pangutana.
Okay. Before anything else, I'd like to say thank you to Emma Regina. Hello, Ma'am Ardy. How are you? We are great. Si Yodel Viingon, beautiful Ma'am Ardy and Ma'am Glo. Good afternoon. Salamat. They're watching from Melbourne, Australia. Yes, guys. Mapita ni akong maodyon nga amo yung gihangyo nga tawagon ka namo karon because you play a sensitive role in the tourism industry of the province. Pero maumalagito, nakita na mo ang imong signature and we are not questioning anybody else's signature. We would like to correct ourselves and make ourselves clear rather, not correct. Did you get me, Gloria? Na wala ka mo question ni bisan kinsa na may pirma, ila man ang katungod. Pero pick up lang ko sa statement ni Miss Dice katong giingon niya nga ang abuso nga iyang nakitaan mao katong pagpasapasa bitaw sa hulagway. Ako gipasahan magani ko, gipasa po na ako dahil sa angay ako gipasahan sa angay mahibaw in order for a very noble cause nga among gihimo. Mingot nakita po si Inday Luneta dahil kay mutanaw na siya kang namin siya. Hala, nasuko ko no si Bishop Abet. Mano, tanaw na si Bishop Abet. Ani, lain na ko. Wala mo tanaw si Bishop Abet. Nakakita lang. Lahi man ang mo tanaw o nakakita. Kung wala ko kabaw nakakita ba, basta ni humili si Bishop Abet ani. Nagwa siya mahimuot. Kinsa mo mahimuot, Gloria? No? Kinsa man. That was a blatant disregard of the rights of women. Pero ang problema, kinsa mo ginakasaan niya? Mura magnabalhin god ang atong unsay nga ni ini focus. Kinsa man gyud gahubo? Si Nila Montero ba? Si Governor Artiat ba? Ako ba? O pero maghubo ko dai wa na ko yung bitaw kon siya dito, wa na ko trabaho maging anak lang ko doy usa ka doy. Na maingon siya, wa na di ka kasapi mi ka wa na jumutan ang Miss Dice, I'd like to go back to my question to you. So ang imong gitan-aw ani nga pang-abuso is molay po, di man ta ka-delineate kung saan amo kong nakitaan kay imo mang pirma isip tourism officer, no? Pero personal na lang ta, kay imo ba nang gideny, no? Nga, you affix your signature not on your behalf as a tourism officer but on your behalf as a person, di ba? So, imong nakitaan nga abuso ani katong pagpasapasa sa picture?
Hello, Miss Dai?
Hala, muna to istorya gabi nga daw nawa.
Nawa si Ate Ardy, nawa.
Nawa. Hello, Miss Dice. Nawa, no?
Nawa.
Dari, wa po ka kabalar nga nawa na?
Nana si Ate Dai?
Hello po, Ma'am Ardy.
Oh, okay.
Nawa
Nana si-
ka. Hello, nakadungog pa ba ka na mo, Miss Dice?
Yes, Ma'am Ardy, loud and clear.
Okay. So, ang akong pangutana, we will be asking you on your behalf as a person, as an individual, kay may disclaim ang kaatutua na you affix your signature not as a tourism officer or as a member of the DOT, but as a person, on your behalf as a personal individual. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Nagtuo kita ka, Miss Dice, nga ang pagpirma ni mo adto pag-abuso sa babay, katong pagpasabasa, pasapasa sa hulagway?
Makakuan ko for me, personally, good, kung respeto nila sa babae, dapat ang tamang nakakita pa sa ato. Ako kay, bisan ako kay, stop na bitaw na ako, kung enough na photograph ako, anak rata na hindi na pasapasa. Although, you will tell someone, authority pa ka or someone na who knows the person ka, at least ka na hinanamastap, pero mga lagi na hindi man nato din sa na kanang blame ko lang upan. So, hindi pa sa pasa. So, for me, ako lang din mo ato, after me, nakagawa ko ato, enough na, nakay balo na, certain, kanang group or authority na, how me doing it ako. So, enough na din sa ikot ko ako. Kaya ako alam ko yun, kanang mawala mang gulo, kasagara mo tabot ng gulo, bisan pagbayon, bitaw pa na kanang bitaw. kanang apektuhan di hapon sa at babae ng RD ba di ka mo yung kaap. Wala maguna siya kanang so before mo yung lugar na kanang medyo makawala mo po na siya. So bisan find daw na dili mo kita maka-judge dito person kay bisan kita mismo di mo po tang consent mo na mo to nga ako ay mo sa pangimo nga kung mahimo i-fix na ko just to kanang about the rights of women sa kung mahimo dili ko bastuson na ba.
Oh yeah, kiba ka I was able to talk to a good friend who is not a woman but a man. Niing sa ibaw ka, Ma'am RD, ang usa ka dako niini nga mura bag tilting sa issue. Nga naman, nga miingon mo, that is a desecration of women only. But in fact, that is also a desecration of men. Ang among mga kapikas kinabuhi, Ma'am RD, mga babae. Ang among mga ginika at inahan, babae. No? So, nakuha ko na ko ang iyang punto. That is why we are very happy with the men in the industry, with the men in society, na mi-appeal yun sa ilang kausa nga undangon nato kung kana nagpadayon. And we are very happy also. Kay sa pakigsulti nga gihimo, di Mayor Dila Montero kagadiha sa What's On in Panlaw, nagpasalamat siya kaayo sa mihatag sa manifesto, na mitabang niya pagtawag sa atensyon kung kinsa man itong babayhana o kinsa man sila nga nagdumala undangan na ang inyong pagpasundayag. Pero dili ang ilang negosyo, ang pagpasundayag. The next question comes now, Ms. Dice. Kini bitang giingon mo nga you are speaking, awa ka mag-expect na kadto murag official nila nga signature nimo on your behalf as a member of the tourism group in the province and in the city tungod kay personal man lang yun nimo. Gusto ba to akong ingon?
Sorry, ma'am, medyo chatty, ma'am Art.
Sige, Gloria, kindly reverberate it, please.
Okay, ang buti pasabot ni Ate RD Dice nga katong imuha nga gipermahan nga manifesto, on personal note lang gito siya, isa imuha lang gito nga kaugalingon nga kabubuton ug wala gid ka magdala sa grupo sa tourism.
Yes, partly personal rin na ko siya kanang Ma'am Gloria. Siguro ma-appeal, ma-identify lang siguro nga ma-appeal ko sa grupo at because part man ko sa tourism industry karon sa pagkakaroon Ma'am Gloria, pero katong pag-affix yun ako sa akong signature as individual dito as kanang personal na ko siya makatuyuan para lang po mapaabot, makatabang ko lang ako ang kanang kuan pag-upheld sa kanang rights ng women po.
Yes.
Siguro appeal ko siya sa tourism sector since I am identified as member of the tourism sector.
Okay, follow-up question ko dahil. Ano na ba na diferensya kung mapirma ta isip on a personal note o kanang isip usa ka tilugyanan sa usa ka buhatan tungod sa atong pagkababae? Will it make a difference that I affix my signature on this particular thing that we really abhor and we are not in favor? Doon na ba diferensya nga mapirma ko ana isip usa ka babae mismo on a personal note o usa kabiluhat na tinugyanan sa usa sa buhatan sa atong pagkagabhanan?
Magdepende gid po na sa kanang bitong receive as a recipient bitaw po usahay kanang Ma'am RD kay basin bitaw ilang kanang matakabalo lahi magudta og judgment po ang tao. So basig when mo sila nga oy nganong ni-represent man na si guys in behalf yun sa kanang city tourism or sa DOT na kanang iyahara man ako sa may mga inasa bitaw nga idea ako amang party. So for me mo na nga naapoy diferensya po gamay po mo.
Okay.
Pero kung sa tourism na side, sa tourism na side, ang ako kung may munana kanang uniforma ko in this tourism, syempre we have to protect our tourism food sa Tagbilaran at sa Tagbilaran at in Bohol because we Boholanos kanang dili manggutay na ang pagkatao bitaw nga kanang i-degrade bitaw na kumobito na kanang naabitaw na siya sa atong campaign bitaw nga like for example kanang we value bitaw kanang ato ang tradition, ato ang mga values, mga Boholanos, so mo na ako itan-awan ng mga part of right.
Bitaw, gusto, nakasabot ko sa imong punto. I will rephrase my question, Ms. Dice, and this will be my final question. Panaglitan, naibaw ka adto nga ang imong posisyon nakataya as tourism officer. Importante maguni ka by talking about tourism, no? This is an aspect of tourism ang yun katong Amansara. That's one of the angles that we could see the Amansara issue. Panalitan, sa pagpapirma niya itong maong manifesto, gikuha ang imong katungod isip tinugyanan sa usa ka tourism office. Would you have affixed your signature just the same?
First of all, Ma'am Arlie, sorry, syempre I need to ask the permission of my direct city mayor since siya magyud ako ang direct boss magyud for that instance. I need to consult with him and of course our legal since I will represent the city government. So mo na siya different Ma'am RD kanang
So you're affixing your signature representing a certain office will be dependent on, let us say, the decision or the position of your boss, of your immediate supervisor. Am I right?
The totality, kung sa to, like for example, sa to city admin or the mayor, not just him or pero ang totality ko sa city government kay Ma'am RD.
So miingon ba ka, Ms. Dice, karon, you are sure of what you are saying, that when you affix your signature right there on the manifesto, you were not aware that it was your position that was carried below your name as a signatory?
Sorry.
Palihog ko ko dahil, o sa baka na dahil.
Bali ang giingon ni Ate RD Dice nga sure ba gyud ka nga katong imong pagperma bahin sa manifesto kuan bali ang imong name gi-affix man nimo no ang imong signature sure ba gyud ka nga you are under a certain group nga moperma gyud ka ni adto.
Yes, as part of the tourism officers na kanang association pero not as the kanang tourism officer of the city government of TAGBILARAN.
Kay mahitabo man gud ani po Dice no nga namang gud scenario ani kay ang katong nga manifesto sa akong nahibal-an nga in an organization or association usa lang ing lahang gipapirma. It's either the president or basta ang pinaka-head sa usa ka organization that I know. Pero ubingon ana gyud sa ako lang nahibalaan kana may usa ka organization ana nga hingpirma murag agreed by the majority. So sa imong Dice dili ingon ana nga scenario.
One of GLORIA. Ako ay ginapalan as an association din siya. So, kanang hindi siya nga gibutang magul ato is kanang namang pinakabasta na GOP officer magul may ba. So, pero as an association, support ako sa association sa ilang hangtugan.
Okay.
Nadungog ni mo Ate RD?
Nadungog na nako. So, at this point, did you regret having affixed your signature?
In a way, ma'am, wala akong nag-regret man because ang ako is, I want to, kanang as a part of the tourism, kanang stakeholder, ma'am, RD, and as Buholana, and as Pagbilarano, na also sinubay na mag-delivery is, ako ang ginagawa ang pinaka-purpose to protect not just the values, not just the tradition, sa ato ang religiosity na atong deposit sa ato ang as Buholano, but of course, at the same time, as ang right with the women, kanang mga argument.
Beta. Di ay text na ko, day. Sabay diha, ma'am, oy. Naay mga to mga politikos Manila ma'am naa sila for the boys mananaaw na sila hubo-hubo kung wa jud ko labot ana wa jud ko karuban ana. That is a that is again a sweeping statement. Wala ko kauban o mga politiko mahintan-aw hubo-hubo naa kayo sa badiya ma'am oy di apad sa badiya ma'am oy naay mga politiko wa to Manila mananaaw na sila hubo-hubo agoy. But anyway, it's na jud ikong panahon your final statement Miss Dice.
Yes, Ma'am Gloria, Ma'am RD, salamat kayo sa inyong gihatag na panahon aron mag-clarify ko regarding any ng mga issues. And I do hope and pray for ma-maintain din nato ang ato ang good values atong di pa kadakhan kung nagdakhan dili sa mga bulano mo bitaw naka-bless sa ayo sa because of being religious and then atong giprotektahan din ang ato ang good values ang ato ang good tradition sa buhol. So mo lang ay ato and I respect everyone so sa mapuila kang mga diskusyon kung sa kansa nato dito sa makadjust sa kawo kung ay ibang Gloria kung ato na lang is to just pray hopefully wala ng virus, makikita po na sa kanatako na muna dito na board ng mga
Ano ba? Kay maboard na matang tanaw hubo-hubo? Oh, I don't believe.
pero ay kanang gathering ba kay panilig din sa mga Pilipino diba na family gathering o mga gathering with friends
Okay.
So thank you guys.
You're welcome Miss Dice. Yes, di apa dyan na pa support na yung laing pangutana. Ma'am, ang diferensya sa hubo-hubo ug hubo mauni. Kanang hubo-hubo, ibabaw ray gipakita. Ang hubo, tanang gipakita. Ang bot. Wala na ikong panahon, Gloria. We would like to invite our people to my YouTube channel, ARDY ARANETA BATOY, the address of us, in order for you to avail yourselves of tutorial class on air online. Babush! Mwah!
Wala na dito oras mga higala. Doon na lang tayo 30 seconds. So sa tuwang 30 seconds,